So I'm sure there's multiple ways of folding the corners, but I do it my way and it seems to work for me. The way I do it is I first fold the center portion, leaving the flap out. So I just fold it to make a nice little round appearance, and then I staple it flush. And then I work on the opposite side, just folding it. This staple is probably a little too close. I might have to pull it out. I think it'll be okay. Then I fold it this way. Now let me pull that staple out real quick. It's just a little bit too close with the staple. So pull that out. And then just fold this out a little bit. Just like that. And I staple this. And then lastly, I fold the last little bit, kind of like that. So you don't get one big fold on each one, but more, you're trying to get little folds. And then I staple. And then I work on the other side. Again, I think I went a little bit too close with that. Let's see if I can actually get it to work. I think I can. Yeah, maybe I can't. I'll trim the excess, and then when you're done, you only have a round appearance like that. With the little folds are minimal and not as obvious. So I'll work on each corner, and I'll come back. Okay, and so I'm finished with all the corners, and just as best you can, try to staple these down so they're not really thick fabric. You might have to kind of maneuver them a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. You could screw that down, but as long as the front looks reasonably finished, which it does, I'm happy. I'm not saying I'm an expert by all means, but I think this is a reasonable job. And so let's stick this back on the chair. And so you put the chair back on, and then you try as best you can to try to find the original holes. I could see one right there, and so you're just trying to fit it up over it, and then just put back the screws, screw them back in. If you're not exactly on the original hole, probably doesn't make that much difference as long as you can get it in there. So we'll go ahead and screw these down securely. Okay, so I finished securing it down. You can kind of see how the folded fabric looks underneath, but as long as it looks good from the top, which I think it does. So there's a little bit of a little bow here that'll probably work its way with age, but I think I did a pretty good job. See you next time.